All right, so Golden and VETTO are dropping on global today. So just a few hours, Asia server is going to be getting these units, and then EU, and then obviously NA last. But in the comment section, let me know, do you plan on subbing for Golden or VETTO? Because I feel like a lot of y'all are going to say no, right? And that's the correct answer, because like, I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Like, I'll be completely honest. You do not need these units whatsoever. Like, there's, if anything, the unit that between these two, Golder is probably the one you want to focus on, which I'll do a showcase for him after this, so stay tuned. But when it comes to VETTO specifically, unfortunately, he sucks. You know, I'm a huge fan of the character. Like, the whole third eye VETTO and everything I think is cool. The anime, they did him justice and everything, but when it comes to the game itself, they did not do him correctly. So yeah, it sucks, but we'll test him out. You know, I'll take him in PvE and PvP to kind of show you guys how this unit is working and to see if he's worth any crystal whatsoever. And for free to play, y'all probably already answered, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys to skip. So with that being said, let's hop into PvE and see, you know, potentially does he have some worth. Maybe Hall of Illusion. So let me try to find some Hall of Illusion fight that maybe we can take down with this unit. All right. Alright, so we are going to take on stage 95 of Hall of Illusions, but real quick, let's kind of go over what the unit can do once again, just so for those who may not know what he's doing, then let's go over one more time. So he is going to be a green defender. Now keep in mind, global right now, the only green defenders that we have is Rodis, right? I think he's the only SSR green defender. Let me just go ahead and double check, but I want to say that is the only one. So you're not really working with a lot of defending or green defenders in the game. Yeah, right now it's only Rodis, because tomorrow or today rather, you're getting Despair VETTO, and then the next one afterwards will be Merliones. So majority of y'all probably already have Rodis built up, but when it comes to actually defending, you know, without barriers and stuff, then VETTO I would say is probably better if you are going up against, you know, units that can take down barriers quite easily, which is, you know, Black Gossa and stuff. So I would say VETTO is a better defending unit, if you get what I mean, right? But when it comes to his first skill, he is attacking after granting a 40% increased damage dealt as a buff in proportion to lost HP. So again, they are trying to make him that, you know, kind of damage dealer with the amount of HP that he does lost, which is not too bad, pretty standard. I believe the OG VETTO does have this. Second skill, it is going to be buff for himself, giving himself a body enhancement of 100% defense and then 30% endurance, and then also granting 15% of max HP as HP recovery, which is not too bad. I actually do like the second skill a good amount, which I think is great for a defending, you know, unit of what he offers. I think this is great. You know, you really can't go wrong with it. Ultimate here, it is going to be AoE damage, doing a 40% chance to inflict enhanced taunt onto the enemy for 2 turns, and then that simply attacks the target who casts taunt and causes him to restore 10% of max HP. So again, really nice, and I think for stage 95 of Hall of Illusions, this can be pretty helpful, especially if you are going against Kyoto. So yeah, it's not too bad, and plus we do have type advantage, so potentially for stage 95 in particular, then this could be a great way to, you know, see what he can do max potential, right? Combined attack is a magic attack reduction level 5, which I think is really good, because that's actually pretty decently high. Because I know a lot of units kind of do like it's on a lower scale of like maybe like level 2 or level 3, so level 5 is actually not too bad. And then the LR+2 passive here is upon taking damage, grant yourself 3% damage reduction for each active debuff present. Same exact thing at LR+5, except it jumps up to 7%. So I think it's good, but let's be honest, you know, going for the one copy is already like not worth it. So if you want to give dues to this unit, it's not bad, because, you know, he will, if you are going against like debuff units in PvP, so maybe like season 5 Noel or Lotus, then you are going to get hit with this stuff, and I guess it does allow him to, you know, have damage reduction pretty good, right, for each active debuff, so that's not too bad. And then the LR passive is simply immortality, which is pretty standard. So yeah, that is VETTO. Now let's go back and see what he offers in terms of actual gameplay, because on paper is one thing, but actual gameplay can be completely different. So let's see if he does have some value here. But again, I've used this unit before, obviously not a lot, but when I did use him before and he first came out, you know, again, I mean, for a green tank, right, if we're comparing both Rodis and this unit, then I'll say that Despair VETTO is technically better, because there are a lot of units on global, especially global, that can remove barrier pretty easily. So I will say, if you're looking for simply a good tank, you know, just a tank damage, not offering anything else, it's just defense, then yeah, Despair VETTO is probably just a little bit better. But I still prefer Rodis just a tad bit more. So let's go ahead and take down this fight. The whole gimmick is to just constantly provide debuffs for these units, which is not too bad, and then we'll push them back. But I mean, overall, I think majority of y'all are probably skipping, right? Which is the correct answer and everything, because y'all want to start saving for the next festival, etc. You want to make sure that you're handy. Okay, So unfortunately, we are silenced, which is not exactly the best here. So I mean, no one is really offering magic attack, so I'm just gonna go do the first skill. Now, this is not gonna hit hard, okay? This first skill is kind of useless in my opinion because this unit is never ever really gonna do damage like that. You have damage increase in proportion to lost HP up to 40%, which is great, but for a tank, it's not really worth it in my opinion. So let's just go ahead and do this. All right, let me actually start wearing him down just a little bit so I can kind of showcase you what he can do when it comes to the ultimate at least, okay? Give me 1 second. Alright, so what I'm gonna go and do here in this situation is actually proc the ultimate, and then I'll use the skill 2 afterwards to give ourselves that 100% defense, because you know, I don't want them attacking these units even though Black Asa is another defending type. So I'll go ahead and do the ultimate here, which is gonna inflict enhanced taunt onto Kyoto, and so when he does do his ultimate, then VETTO is gonna be the one to tank that. Wow, and we missed it. We got so unlucky. So unfortunately, we only got the enhanced taunt on this guy over here. We did not land on Kyoto. So that unit is only going to be able to attack VETTO, obviously, you know, enhanced taunt version, which is not too bad. So again, let's see. Attack VETTO, please. Of course, man, of course. I just don't know what it is. My luck is just so bad. Okay, so let's do this, and then the second skill here, we'll go ahead and kind of just start wearing you down. So we're going to give ourselves a 100% defense increase as well as a 30% endurance, which is not too bad. So let's go ahead and do this, right? Perfect, and we do get a little bit of HP back, which is really good. Block for only like what, 6k. I mean, for what he does, you know, defending side, there's really nothing to go wrong with. He's a solid defending unit. That's all I can say, man. I'm trying to find some ways to make this unit have some value at least, but in reality, it's nothing crazy. You know, it's not like Black Asta, it's not like Rodis, it's not like any other defending units we have in game. So I think he's just a good defending unit. For PvE at least, you can't go wrong with him. If you take him, good. You know, most likely I don't think you're gonna have an issue taking down whatever you need to, but outside of the other defending units, you know, they kind of offer a little bit more value with, you know, their maybe LR passive, or, you know, for example, Mars having that 40% chance to stun. He does not offer anything of the sort, unfortunately. So again, pretty generic, pretty basic, but if you are looking for a unit that can do taunt on, you know, maybe a single target ultimate that the enemy has, and I think that can be great, offering you that 100% defense and 30% endurance, really great. So again, he's not gonna have any issue taking damage whatsoever, right, as you can see, and he does have that little HP recovery. That's just super unlucky, but overall I think for PvE wise, he's good. He's solid, you know, nothing crazy, but that's enough for PvE. Let's go into PvP to see if that unit can make any dent whatsoever. Keep in mind that mono red is still a thing on global, and it is still a thing on JP and KR. So let's see if we actually managed to win a match with Despair Battle. Good God, wish me luck. Alright, so I think for PvP, we're going to try something like this. Again, I kind of want to keep it fair and use global units only. So we are taking Black Asta as our, I guess technically he's going to be the main DPS for this team, and then obviously Despair Vetto is going to be our, well, both units are going to be our initial tank, and then Mimosa for the heals as well as Noel for the debuff. So we're going to attempt to use this team. I am in high ranking PvP, so I don't know how exactly this is going to go, but wish me the best of luck. Okay, so they are running mono green, which most likely means that they are running Mereoleona in one of these units. So let's see how we fare here. Again, for PvP, I think this unit is going to struggle just a bit, especially with the units out on global right now. I mean, Black Asa is going to have no issue tearing down this unit. Like, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Even with the 100% defense and the 30% endurance, this unit is still going to get worn down, ran down, absolutely. So if you are like, if you're in high ranking, maybe if you get the dupes for Despair Vetto, then maybe potentially he can outlive Black Asa's damage in the anti-magic state. But I mean, what, every other unit is gonna die first, and then Despair Vetto is gonna be left for last? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this unit, as you can kind of tell, but we'll still give him a fair shot here. Okay. You are max duped 100%, right? So that's not gonna be fun. Yes, you are. Okay, so let's do, are you max dupe? Oh, I don't think you are max dupe, actually. Wait, hold on. Are you? Oh, never mind, you are. Just kidding. Haha. Okay. Let's do, actually, do I get a guaranteed stun on you? Let me double check. Let's see. So magic attack reduction level 5. Guarantee stun. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So we can actually do a little bit of work here, which is great. So good thing for the guarantee stun for Black Asta. That's actually huge for me. And we still get the burn stacks. God, these are so annoying to have. Okay, so they are running full support and then letting Leona be that main DPS here. Let's do this right here, right? So guaranteed taunt, or not taunt, but what is it? Weapon enhancement. He's gonna go ahead and heal, res, that's fine. And then we will do this. Actually, this could work out because the burn damage is gonna let Asta fall below the anti-magic state. And then let's do, so we can inflict enhanced taunt on the entire enemy team. Now, how lucky do we get here? We got it on VETTO, I saw. And then we're gonna go ahead and heal. I don't think we remove any debuffs, which is fine. We do not. Okay, cool. So again, he's playing that main tank role, which I can't complain about, which is good. But outside that, I mean, he's not really offering anything crazy for PvP. So if y'all find, or if you can think of some good use for Despair VETTO for PvP, let me know in the comment section and maybe I'll try that for a video. But I think between both him and Goldery, I prefer Goldery just a little bit more for PvP and even PvE, just because you can kind of do some cool stuff with Goldery as opposed to VETTO, right? VETTO is kind of just, he's very, very lackluster and just like plain and simple. I don't want to say he's bad because he's not, but he's not gonna be like ooh ah anything flashy, you know. So all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up and see if we win this one match, and then I'll go ahead and end it here. We can actually go ahead and heal. This is gonna be a long match. I just realized that it's nothing but stalls and heals, and she has a res of her own. I just realized that. Okay, let's see if we can actually make this work. Okay, we need Asta to kind of fall below, please. Okay, so my res is gone, my debuff is gone, so let's rely heavily on Black Asta. So we have 106k damage, not too bad. And then let's start wearing you down. Okay, that first skill is kind of useless, as I said already. Okay, you're gonna do skill 2, which is fine. Mimosa. Okay, let's get to anti-magic, yeah, please. Ooh, that burn damage should. Let's go. Okay, so we remove the barrier. Ooh, we might actually win. Oh my god, wow, that was disgusting. Holy crap. I'm kind of scared to see how much damage we did. What the heck, how much damage did we do? 1.7 million G's. Okay, but anyways, I mean, again, for him being a tank, right? Let's see, when it comes to heals, I guess that's him. Oh, this is heals, and then this was actually tank. Really interesting. Okay, so I mean, I guess they attacked. Yeah, for some reason, dude, everyone but my defending units always get hit, but that's for another video. But anyways, that is kind of Despair VETTO. Again, it's kind of difficult to showcase what this unit can do exactly because, again, he's pretty basic, he's pretty generic. He's not going to offer you anything crazy that you probably don't already have. So to kind of sum things up, if you have Radis, if you have Black Asta, just stick with those units, you're good. You know, keep in mind that Despair VETTO and Goldery released way before Black Asta did on the JP and Kara side of things, so you have to kind of take that into account. So I think the reason why Global is releasing these units now is because the next seasonals on Global is going to be this Charlotte and Magna, in which this Charlotte focuses on mono green teams. So maybe I'll do one more video kind of showcasing you what the mono green team can look like in just, you know, a few weeks here. But I'll go ahead and end it there. Let me know your thoughts on VETTO, good, bad, mid units. Let me know your thoughts. All right, on there. Take care. Peace.